I think that God gave me a great gift of being able to talk to kids and just reach out to kids and meet them where they're at.
As fishermen go to where the fish are, young life leaders go to where the kids are.
We go to basketball games, football games, track meets. It's not an event, it's not a program, but it's a relationship.
Most of our goal is to build relationships with kids.
We need to win the right to be heard with these kids. Like, you need to just really be quiet and be a listener and not always have the answers.
You're basically taking interest in what they do, and kids long for someone to do that in their lives.
Kids want someone they can trust.
Young Life is a family.
We try to be Christ with skin on. And that's what I think we live out in Young Life, is what does it mean to walk and talk and have that personal relationship with Jesus Christ.
You can just be yourself and feel what it's like to be free.
My life was full of trouble, my community was full of trouble, but Young Life somehow became that bridge to get me out of that community and situation and made me the person that I am today.
Well, a relationship between a Young Life leader and a kid is really personal.
The Young Life leader strives to build these relationships with these kids, and through building that relationship, they're able to then share the gospel with them.
My relationship with my dad is like non-existent, and Jeff has definitely always been there as a father figure for me.
You know, I try and be there for Jeremy for whatever he needs, whether it's a ride to the mall or, you know, a pickup from school, or if he needs a laptop to do a paper on. You know, I try and be there for Jeremy.
Over time, Jeff has started to invite me like to his family dinners and his family events, and that's like really great. It really makes me feel like I like belong, I guess.
That's a great role of a Young Life leader, is they get to take this journey with the kid and get to know them and hang out with them, and from there share. Our main goal is sharing the gospel.
One of our C's in Young Life we call contact work, and that's where we go and we build relationships with kids that we may not know.
Young Life was really hard for me at first because I just wanted to go to the school and I wanted to hand out flyers, come to club. So I was really excited about it, but I think it's something different. I think a lot of prayer goes into contact work because we tend to want to do things in ourselves. Young Life as an organization is building relationships and then having these kids come to know who Jesus Christ is. When I go to contact work, and I've been working at school for a while, that they come up and be like, Jennifer, oh my gosh, it's great to see you, and they hug you, and just know that you're accepted. Hey, cool, I want you to meet my friend.
Once you build that relationship, kids know that you're not just there because you're paid to be there, or you're not just there because you have some quote of the game, but you're really there because you genuinely love them and care for them. The more contact work I do, the more I hang out with kids, they'll follow me anywhere. Young Life Club is a 1-hour event that we do weekly.
Club is crazy, delicious fun. That's all I can say.
When we come here, all we have to do is have fun. We really don't have to worry about anything else. We just have fun.
To most people that would come to Young Life Club would call it organized chaos.
It was a lot of singing and a lot of goofiness and a lot of laughing, which is good for me because I like to laugh.
Parents and people who sit in the back go, this is one of the wildest things I've ever seen, but by the end they understand that there is a method to the madness.
We want to meet the kids where they're at and then come around side them where they don't even see it. We do mixers, bring all the kids together, and then we have certain kids come up and do some crazy activities.
Kids come, they have fun, we break down barriers, and we give them a talk at the end of that on the person of Jesus Christ. You know, we meet weekly for club and campaigners, and then we have camp.
I feel like nobody does camping better than Young Life. Kids will come home year after year and week after week saying that was the best week of my life.
It's an opportunity to remove the distractions, all kinds of issues that they're dealing with at home, but for 7 days, distractions are removed long enough for them to hear a clear presentation of the gospel of Jesus Christ.
They always say, oh, come to camp is the best week of your life, and it's so easy to doubt that, but once you get there, it is absolutely amazing. It is the best week of my life by far.
We did a lot of different activities. I went horseback riding through the mountains. I did zip lining. I did mountain biking, not very well.
They have everything. They have a blob. They have the ropes course, the go-karts. They just have everything. They have the experience of being with kids with hardly any rules.
You will see skits and games, and you see a whole lot of fun, and you won't hear a lot of religious jargon. So kids really feel comfortable being there. Kids feel loved, and so we just love kids, love kids, love kids.
Because we are a very relational ministry, we have leaders who've been building relationships with teens throughout the year through club and contact work. Now take these kids to a camp, have this amazing experience with these kids, but the great and beautiful thing is they come back home with these teens.
We believe it's important for the leader who brings a kid to camp, spends those 7 days with them. That's the same leader that's going back home with them and continue the process of that relationship.
I never would have thought 9 months ago that I would be talking to so many people about what had happened to me in the past and then how Young Life has helped me through it.
We never want to bore a kid with the gospel, and so we make this fun, amazing, and even crazy platform.
Young Life's changed my life. I believe in it. I believe in incarnational ministry. I think Young Life does what Jesus did and taught us to do.
Something so drastic changed in me that now people actually want to hear my story.
We hope that teens can see and hopefully catch a glimpse of God's love through us in our interaction with them.
There's no better investment than having in kids eternal future, and that's eternal life with Jesus Christ.